Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your kettlebell cluster sets workout. This is a full body workout using a kettlebell where we'll get strength and cardio in a cluster set format. So that means instead of alternating between different exercises, we'll take the same exercise for 3 rounds in a row, mixing it up a little bit each time and decreasing in your timed intervals. Of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Go ahead and get set. We'll start with just a quick mobility warm up. So we're gonna get the blood flowing, get everything moving, get our body's temperature in the optimal place to get this workout in. Where we work better when we get a little bit of that blood flow going. We can roll those shoulders. And then of course we'll be working in the movement patterns that we're gonna be adding weights to later. So I'm gonna be working with kettlebells today. So I have my, I always forget what they are, 17, 26, and 35 pound kettlebell. So I basically have a medium and a heavy and a heavier that I'll be doing my swings and things with. So you use whatever you have available to you. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. Most of these exercises are all adaptable. So we can use that. I will try to cue you with what you need. If it's something a little bit heavier or a little bit lighter, you will have some cues as we go. Let's take it flat back down right here and then round it up. So just like I said in the intro, what we're doing here is cluster sets. Maybe you've done some of my other no equipment or dumbbell cluster sets before. It is a fun format, and all that means is that we're grouping the exercises in clusters. So instead of alternating between maybe a lower body, upper body, and core exercise, we're gonna take the same exercise, we're gonna do it 3 times in a row. A little bit of rest in between so you can really go for it. Slowly round it up right here, and let's tap it back. So in between all of that, you have quick breathers, and every time we move to the next version of the exercise, we will add something on or we'll take something away. So it's kind of fun. Let's take it right here. If you can, drop that knee in the lunge, get a little stretch. You can get all the way down there, and if you're able, take it here. So sometimes we'll start with more of the compound version and then take things away and finish with a little bit of a burner. And sometimes we'll increase the intensity in a different way. So each time we are going lower in a timed interval. Go ahead and step that up, switch your legs right here. So we're starting with 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Take it down, world's greatest stretch if you can. A little rotation. Then we go to 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and we finish with 20 seconds only. So I think you're gonna like the format. Go ahead, if you're able, take it to that high plank. If that's not right for you, just drop down to those knees. And let's take it child's pose, and then either up to all fours or up to that plank. Get a little stretch through your back, through your shoulders, and then bring it all the way up. So 3 versions of the same exercise. You can always stick with that first version or keep it back to basics and decreasing in time. 40 seconds, then 30, then 20. Some things have right side, left side, but everything will have options so you can be where you are today. Walk those hands back. I want you just to pedal those feet right through here. And then slowly roll it up right here. Let's tap it out and reach. All right, so everything will have options. This is your workout. Be where you are today. I'm always gonna say, you do you. Find what works for you. I want you to be challenged. I want you to enjoy this workout, and I want it to be something that is appropriate for you, for your fitness level, and where you are today. All right, so I will talk you through things as we go. We're gonna be starting with a basic lunge. So 1 kettlebell, split squat or lunge, whatever you wanna call it. Stationary is what we're taking it with, and I'll give you options to take it down or up. So watch me here, team. 1 heavy kettlebell if you got it, or heavy to medium. Basic split squat, so you're stepping on that train tracks, hip distance apart, regular lunge from here. When we add on, we're gonna add a little internal rotation. When we add on, we're gonna add a little handoff. That will be optional. Start with your lunge, get set. 3, 2, 1. So you're dropping it down. bringing it up. So as I said, you're standing on those train tracks, meaning we're hip distance apart. We're dropping in the knee right through here. Looks like this. Now, having the weight on the inside, that's what we call anti-rotation. So we're adding the rotation in the second round for our core, but here our core works to stay stabilized. Of course, if you need to take it to a little step back or tap back for a little modification, you can do that, or you can keep it just body weight. So we're just dropping it straight down, bringing it up for 3, 2, 1. Same leg is forward. Give your hands a little break from that. Now we're adding some rotation. If that's not right for you, you just keep the regular lunge for 30 seconds. If you can, we're taking that kettlebell with a small little turn. Think about bringing it to that back heel. You've got 30 seconds. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Same leg, same lunge, little rotation. You're gonna notice it's gonna throw your balance. What is that doing? Well, you can tell. Balance, or your core is working harder, so a lot of standing core. And then you feel we really get low on the inside of that leg. You might feel more hamstrings, more glutes, right through here. I know I do. 10 seconds. Woo! A lot of balance. If you need to, you can hang onto the wall or a chair, something to give you a little extra support. Woo! Shake it out. Same leg forward. Here's what we got, guys. You can either do a regular lunge for 20 seconds, you can do a pulse, or if you want to hand that kettlebell off, it looks like this. So small pulse or hand off for 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hand it off. We're not gonna curtsy it, we're just gonna hand it off in between, but do you feel the difference? You're staying low, core's working extra hard here, legs working extra hard, heart rate's getting up for 5, 4, 3, 2, shake that out. Yes, team, so you can get a little hamstring curl right here. Woo, heart rate's up on that. Or you can get a little stretch, just like that. All right, team, we're gonna do the same thing other side. I gotta tighten this shoelace. So, now you know what we're doing. Let's get the other side. Regular lunge, stationary lunge or split squat. We're gonna do that little internal rotation for some core, not turning the knee in. And then we've got that, hand off. Let's do it, other side. Here we go. Down and up, right here. Core engaged, right? If you need to have this hand out, this weight is going straight down, not letting it pull you into flexion or rotation. This one is all about staying stationary. Ooh, balance right here. It's okay if you hinge forward a little bit. It's not a deadlift, but I do like to be a little bit forward into that front leg. We get a little more hamstrings and glutes, right? Drive it up, 10 seconds. Right through here. Remember, you can always take it body weight or keep it with just a tap back and relax. All right, team, shake it out. Same leg. We're gonna rotate in with that kettlebell. It's small. It's gonna get the core working. If that doesn't feel right for you or you feel too off balance, just keep your regular lunge. Whew. Heart rate staying up there. Let's do it. 30 seconds only. Rotate. So you really have to work hard to keep the legs from feeling too off balance. So take your time. You could do this move with no weight if you wanted to just focus on the balance. Little rotation, legs work harder. You feel that core, right? I love getting sneaky core, right? 3, 2, 1, shake it out. All right, team, last one. You can just pulse it down, or you can hand that kettlebell off underneath. It's gonna play with that balance. You gotta really get that core working hard, and then hand it off. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, hand it off. Stay low, it's only 20 seconds. So this is what you're gonna find, is a lot of these last 20-second intervals of these cluster sets are gonna be almost like a burn round, right? A little pulse or something. Because it's the really short interval, we just get it going, right? Woo! 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. I don't know about you, but I feel my calves a lot on that as well. Little stretch through here. Sometimes people ask why I don't do a lot of isolations of the calf, like calf raises, it's because of exercises like that, right? We're getting them working with everything that we do. I want you to grab some water. Cheers, y'all. Grab that water. Let's take it. Believe it or not, that was just one part of our first round. Let's get some upper body right here with the medium kettlebell. All right, team. I'm actually gonna stay with this one, and we're gonna start with what we call a gorilla row. So alternating your gorilla row from the ground, we're gonna hinge it here. We're gonna row, hand it off, row. So we got 40 seconds during that hinge if you need to come up in between. Then we got each side, we're gonna do a 3-point row. 3, 2, 1, take it down. 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left. Then we got a little switch row. So we're gonna switch our legs in between. I'll talk you through it. All right, we're starting with 40 seconds, gorilla row. Core is engaged, hinge it here. Weight in the front, in 3, shoulders back, 2, 1. Here we go, bring it up, hand it off. So if you can, especially if you have a kettlebell because it has that flat bottom, I love to pull from the ground because you really have to use those pull muscles, right? Pull that elbow towards your rib cage, towards your hip, kettlebell towards the hip, right? It's not about coming up here and getting in those shoulders here. We want to pull towards the back so we get those lat muscles, big muscles along our spine. 10 seconds. Right here. Breathe. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. All right, team, so now we're gonna stagger it. You're here, 3-point row. 3, 2, 1, let it drop. 3, 2, 1, let it drop. We got 30 seconds each side. Quick little breather in between. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. I'm gonna rotate my palm to the back on the way down at the bottom. Notice how it gets harder by that 3 count. Yes, that's what we want. Strong in that one side of the back. If you have to take that arm out, you can. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Pull. Woo. Yes. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Oh, I'm glad I went with my heavy, but I'm feeling it. How much is this? This is 12 kilograms, 26.4 pounds. That's why I can never remember because it's a quart. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let it drop. 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, squeeze. Remember we talk about tempo sets, right? When we slow it down, that's another way to increase what we call progressive overload. We don't have to be going heavier every single workout, every single time. We just want overload for the muscles, and we can get that in a lot of ways. Don't forget about your core, right? Right through here. 3, 2, boom. 3, 2, yes. All right, team, last 20 seconds. You can just go back to that gorilla alternating, or you can stagger it. Row, switch your feet. Row. So we're adding a little bit of movement, a little bit of core. 20 seconds is all that we need. Let's do it. Alternate your row. Here we go. Set it down and switch. And you can do a little switch, just switching your feet here. Or you can do a little hop step. Just don't trip over that weight. Watch your feet. Breathe. Yes, team. Last one. Let's finish it out. Other side. Boom. And relax. Ha. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still feeling that core, I think, from that rotation. We love it. Set that weight to the side. All right, team, we're taking it for some core. Our first round, we got a little standing twist and press. I'm gonna go a little lighter on this. So, standing twist, press, twist, press. So you're just going down by that hip. Start with that, and then we're gonna take it to the ground if you want in 3, 2, 1. Twist and press. It doesn't have to be much, right? Notice my hips are staying stable. I'm rotating in my body, in my torso. And if that's just by the hip, that's okay. If you wanna get down behind the hip, almost like a little chop, but then you come forward. Yes, team. Hand up. Boom. Yes. What I love about this, we're sneaking in a little biceps, right? And up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, you can do just that, or we're taking the same motion from a seated position. So you can join me on the mat. We got 30 seconds here. Then we'll get a little stretch. Our 20 seconds is just the twist. So you can take it all standing, you can sit up nice and tall, or you can lean back a little. 30 seconds, seated twist and press. Here we go. Up, press. Right here. Up, press. Yes. Boom. And up. Yes, you can. And breathe. Boom. Ha. Up. 5 seconds, so core and upper for 3, 2, 1. I want everybody to stretch your back, give your hands a little break. Last 20 seconds. All it is twist. Twist, Russian twist, seated twist, whatever you want to call it. 20 seconds. You can do it seated, nice and tall. You can do it standing, or you can join me here. Here we go. Twist. It's only 20, and I want you to control it. I'm not worried about how fast you go. In fact, I don't want you to go fast with this weight. I want you to try to touch the ground, get that rotation. If it's too much for your back, keep it small. Maybe hip to hip, here to here. And breathe. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Stretch. Yes, team. All right, grab a quick sip of water. Join me up top. We're gonna go back to that heavy weight. Believe it or not, that was your first circuit, because we're thinking lower, upper, core. But of course, we got a lot of things that we're mixing in. All right, so circuit number 2. We're taking it, we're starting with a deadlift with 2 hands, just like your regular deadlift that we do. So you can go heavy on this. In fact, I'm gonna go here. So we're going deadlift together, 40 seconds, little stretch. Kickstand deadlift, right? Kickstand deadlift left, 30 each. Then our 20 seconds is our swing, right? So I know that's a lot of that hinge, so do what you need to do to stretch in between, and let's get it done. Starting with 40 seconds of your deadlift. If you need to make this a warm-up with no weight, or take a break in between, you can. Let's get it done, shoulders back, wrap that core. Remember, we're gonna squeeze those armpits, and we're standing up straight, pulling from the ground. Here we go, up. Drive the hips to the back. You can go heavy on this one. Those glutes, hamstrings are strong. We're connecting with the core at the top. So this is our prep work for our swing. Often when we add swings in, we just do the deadlift into the swing. We're making it a whole circuit, right? Here, here. Yes, you can. Remember, you're shutting the car door with your booty, driving it to the back. Breathe. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give your hands a break. Give your back a break. Stretch that out, right? All right, now we got kickstand. What does that mean? Shoulder width apart, hip distance apart. You're just leaning one side and then the other. We got 30 seconds, right? 30 seconds left. Take your time. In 3, 2, kickstand. Here we go. Drive it up. Take it down. And of course, if you're feeling like it, you can take this to a single leg. But if you want to keep it just that kickstand, you know we got that swing coming, right? Right through here, 30 seconds. Bring it up. Yes, you can. Drive up and through. Soft bend in both knees, but it's still a hinge. Still driving the hips to the back. And just like that lunge, one more. Shake it out. Just like that lunge, the one side, we're anti-rotation. We're not twisting, right? We're using that core to stabilize. Let's get the same thing, other side. Kickstand, hips to the back, drive it up, all right? We got 30 seconds. Here we go. Front leg is doing more of the work. It's doing most of the work, right? Your kickstand is exactly like it sounds. It's a kickstand just to give you a little extra balance. Soft bend in the knees, drive it up, connect with the core. Yes, you can. And breathe. Bring it up. Ha. Right through here. And up. Boom. And relax, stretch it out. All right, team, so this is it. Now we're going into a swing. I know, that's a lot of hinge, so give yourself a little shakeout. If you want to keep it 20 seconds, just your deadlift, you can do it. Otherwise, if you're familiar with the swing, if you're feeling the swing today, drive it up, lock it out, let it drop. We got 20 seconds. You're not going very high. Lower body activating, power it up. Let's do it. Then we're going to some upper body. Here we go, team. Whoo! Let's breathe into it. Wrap that core, shoulders back. We're gonna prep it. 3, 2, 20 seconds. Power, here we go. Let it drop, let it drop. So I'm using my breath to lock out at the top. Yes, you can. It's only 20. Usually we do these for 30, but you can do it. 5 seconds to go. Make them good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it swing and relax. Remember, we never want to stop that swing in midair. We want to make sure that we let it swing, bring it to the ground, and then I always love to stretch the back right through here. All right, team, so that was our hinge sequence. How about some upper body? We're gonna isolate those biceps. So I want you to go medium. That feels so light in comparison. This is my 18, I think, right? 17.6. All right, team, so here's what we got for this. We're gonna do our slinger curl. Watch me here. Full slinger curl. We're gonna twist it, we're gonna catch it. If that does not feel right for you, I want you to take 2 hands on it and bring it over. In fact, that's what we're gonna do in our second round. So slinger curl right, slinger curl left, 40 seconds each. Then we're gonna add a little press to it as we go. Zip up that core, 40 and 40. We've got 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Slinger curl, catch it, and back, right? So you get some power and momentum. I know a lot of you love the slingers. Not everybody does, and if you don't, that's okay. If you got something heavier, again, you can have that opposite hand underneath and just take it across your body. You don't have to actually even turn into it, but when we add that turn, right, we get that hip mobility, we get lots of core. Have you noticed a theme today? A whole lot of standing core, a whole lot of stabilizing core, working through, and breathe. Yes, you can. All right, through here. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, team, shake them out. Same thing other side. We got 40 seconds going here. Isolating that opposite arm. Then we're gonna add a press and we'll shorten our time. 3 and 2. Sling it 1 hand or 2. Right here. I want you to go heavy with this because I want this to be challenging through your entire body. Even though primary mover is, we think of it as the bicep because it's a curl, right? But what's happening here? We're getting everything working through the arm, stabilizing through the shoulder, catching, core engage, yes. Remember, you wanna take it 2 hands? We're here. And you don't even have to go all the way across. You can do it here. Take it up. And here, boom. Breathe. And relax. All right, team, so now I want you to have that regular grip, all right? 30 seconds together, mixing it up a bit. We're gonna go up, up, down, down. You know this one. We do it a lot. It's 30 seconds only. For our 20 seconds, we'll add that slinger back in and press. So let's take it right here. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Up, up, down, and down right here. Up, up, core engage. Boom. Yes, you can. All the way through. 2 hands. That should feel pretty light after doing the one-handed slinger curl. But don't worry, we're taking it back. Last one. Boom. And relax. All right, team, hands get a little break. I know. It's like we did all that hard leg stuff, and now we're isolating those arms. Here's what we got. You're gonna sling it across, but you're not turning all the way. You're gonna take it here across the front of your body, catch it, press it, all on one side. If you'd rather, take it here, up, press, and down. So instead of turning completely, You're just twisting, almost like a wood chop. We got 20 seconds right, 20 seconds left. Here we go. Sling, press, back down, sling. So we got upper body pull, upper body push. We won't get very many. Remember, you can keep 2 hands on it if that's better for you right here. 3, 2, 1, boom. Relax, switch your hands. We got same thing other side, then we're stretching out those biceps, and we got some core. Here we go, 20 seconds, sling, press. So you're not turning all the way around. I know, how often do we get like all these different sets of just our upper body? Whew, breathe. Or just biceps, even though again, we're getting all that upper push. Last one, boom. Yes, team. All right, so I want you to shake those out for a minute, maybe a little hamstring curl. We're taking it down to the mat. We're gonna finish this circuit with a plank pull through, all right? So again, we have 3 rounds, it's gonna be a plank. So if you need to, in that first or second round, drop to your knees, get a little stretch, you can do it. Here's what we got, team. Join me down here. We got 40 seconds. We're pulling the weight through. You know I love this one, especially with the kettlebell. If you wanna drag it, you can drag it too or pull it through. Then we get a little stretch. We're gonna pull through. We're gonna drive our knees in for 2. We're gonna pull through, drive our knees. Then our 20 seconds is, you guessed it, just knee drive or mountain climber. Let's start with our 40-second pull through in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So again, if you need to at any point, if your wrists are bothering you, drop to those knees. You can still get the pull through from here. What I want you to think about is nice and tight in the core, so you're locking out those legs, those glutes, lifting up in the core, a little tuck of your pelvis, and then a reach under, not a full twist, but you're gonna get that. Again, sneaky core, right? 10 seconds. So I'm trying to keep my hips and my shoulders square, so I'm stabilizing through here, and then I am getting a little rotation right through here. 3, 2, 1. Everybody stretch your back and rest your wrist. All we're adding with that is after you pull through, you get a right knee, left knee drive. All right, doesn't have to be fast like a climber, but it can be. 30 seconds is all we need. Then we're gonna drive it for 20. All right, team, let's do it. Up onto those, into that high plank. 30, here we go. Pull through, right knee, left knee. Pull through, right knee, left knee. Yes, you can. Knee, knee, whoo, boom. Remember, you got that climber coming for 20. So you're gonna get lots more core, lots more cardio, and upper right here. Boom. Last one. Boom. Stretch it back. All right, team, this last one is just a mountain climber. In fact, let's cross those knees. You can run it, you can tap it here, or you can run it. You can take it standing, or you can keep it low impact, but last 20 seconds, kettlebell out of the way. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 20. Take those knees across. If you wanna add a little jump, you can, but remember, it's not about speed, right? It's about precision, driving those knees in, pushing up straight through those shoulders, keeping that core lifted and engaged for 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch, big stretch, I know. Join me on your feet, team. You know what? How about we do another swing? Why not? We got one last quick circuit. We're gonna get a swing right through here. So, heavy kettlebell if you've got it. If you wanna stick with just that deadlift, you can. I know we just did a bunch of deadlifts at the beginning of this circuit. So otherwise, keep it here. We're gonna drive it back. Drive it up in 3, 2, this one's 30 seconds. Let's do it. Here we go. From your hinge, power up, let it drop. Yes, you can. Let it drop. Power, let it drop. Boom. Yes, team, you got it. Hup. Hup. All the way up and in. And then keeping those shoulders pulled back, but not lifting with your arms. Push through those feet, Lock out glutes and hamstrings for 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal your feet right through here. Yes, team, grab some water. I know, 2 long circuits. We got 1 more to go. Listen, team. I know for some of you, many of us are limited on time with our workouts. So if you only have 30 minutes in you today, only have time for that, you can be done now. We covered it all. We got upper push, upper pull. We got some hinges, some lunges, some squats. You can be done. Grab some water, make sure you get some stretching. Otherwise, one last little bonus circuit. You can do it. Join me here. All right, team. So we're starting with a side lunge. We're gonna do a 3-pulse side lunge. Then we're gonna do a side lunge and clean. And then we're just pulsing. So what does that look like? I'm going with my medium kettlebell, my 26. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, drive it up. Then we're going same thing, other side. Then we're side lunge, clean, side lunge, clean. One last little upper with that. Then we're just pulsing, side to side, 20 seconds, right? Just opening up those hips. You can do it. Then we got some upper body push. We're gonna isolate those tries. We finish with some core. Are you with me? Of course you are. Let's finish it out strong. All right, team, side lunge, 40 seconds, pulse 3, 2, 1, step it up. Other side, 3, 2, 1. All right? Whoo, zip up that core, shoulders back, home stretch, team. Let's do it. Here we go. So you can have 2 hands on your kettlebell, shift your weight, step it up, just like that. Or if you want, you can hand it off. If you're comfortable with that, you can cross it in, cross it in, cross it in, together, but then you have to switch it here. So whatever is best for you, you do you. I want you to really shift your weight, hip to hip. So it's not just a little pulse, right? We're actually getting low, and then we're pushing out of it, right? 3, 2, shift your weight, side to side, drive it up, last one, 3, 2, 1, and boom. This time it's your regular side lunge, 30 seconds. You can either just do it right and left, or if you wanna add that clean in the middle, and then drop. You're tossing it to yourself, but otherwise, side lunge, step through, side lunge, step through, that works. Are we ready? Let's do it. Here we go. Side lunge, clean it. 30 seconds is all we need. You can do it, team. Hup, and breathe. Drag it up, down, hup. Yes. Breathe. 10 seconds. Finish it out. You got power. Yes, team. And up. Ooh. All right, team. 20 seconds. All we're doing is shifting our weight. Hips are to the back. It's only 20, so you can stay down there. If you want to keep it body weight, if that's where you are at this point in the workout, my heart rate is up. I don't know about you, but if that's where you are, keep it low. Otherwise, join me right here. 3, 2, 1. Shift your weight. Shift your weight. Side lunge. Hips go to the back. Shoulders stay back. Again, if you want to hand it off right through here, that works too. If you want to keep it body weight, just lose that kettlebell. You're still going to get those hips working. We got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whoo! All right, team. Meet me down on the mat. I know your heart rate is up. Whew. All right, here's what we got, team. We're gonna do a press into tries. All right, so we're starting with just your press. Here's what we got. Straight up close grip press. So we get chest, shoulders, triceps. Then we're going press into triceps. Then our last 20 is just triceps. If that tricep doesn't feel right for you, then I want you, I gotta go this way because I can't see my timer. If that doesn't feel right for you, I want you just to keep that press. All right, I'm gonna try to go heavy with my press. I might need to go a little lighter, but let's do it. Tuck that core. Here we go, straight up press. It's 40 seconds of your press. So elbows are in. If you're feeling spicy, you could add a bridge, but you don't have to. We can keep it just upper body. I know your legs have been working hard, but that's an option. Right through here, elbows in, press up strong. Yes, straight up from your sides. So again, we get all of those upper body muscles. I can't see my timer. Oh, 10 seconds. If you need to, you can also take this standing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, team. All right, I'm gonna go a little lighter because here's what we got. Press, tries, and down. We got 30 seconds. Whew. Join me right here. Here we go. Up, tries. Bring it down. I'm gonna try to use my watch. Whew. And down. So again, you're bending at those elbows. I know it's towards the forehead. You can even go a little bit behind. Maybe that feels better for you. Up. Do what is best for you. If that doesn't feel comfortable, then of course, I want you, whew, breathe, to just keep the press. Keep it going. Relax. That's your time. All right, team, 20 seconds. It's only tries. You're here to here. Let's isolate the back of those arms, then arms are done. If that doesn't feel right, just take it here. Let's do it. Triceps. Here we go. Down and up. And you can experiment. If it helps you to bring those shoulders a little bit further back and bring the top of that kettlebell right behind your head, you can do that. We just don't want to pull over. Maybe it feels a little better to keep it a little right over your chest. Keep it going. Yes. In 3, 2, 1. Woo, stretch it out. All right, team, how about we finish with a little bit of core? Guess what? We only have 2 rounds on this. We got 40 seconds, bicycle, and then we're gonna twist it. 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds, then 30 seconds. If you need to take this standing or keep the feet on the ground, go for it. Otherwise, join me here, 40. We got twist and twist, just your regular bicycle. And breathe. Yes, you can, I know. Really thinking about wrapping that core. You can touch the inside of the elbow or think about bringing the shoulders, extending in the legs. This is not about speed. What I don't want is for us to feel like we're all over the place. I want your core to control the motion. Tuck the pelvis in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I feel my triceps on that. I don't know about you. All right, team, so we got 30 seconds. We're gonna pulse one side, 3, 2, 1, and then switch. So same knee comes in for 3 little taps. Let's do it. Here we go. Tap, 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 and switch. You don't have to actually touch it. Just go towards it. Tap, 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 and switch. Yes, you can. Boom. Burn. Think about that deep core. Lift up on that pelvic floor. Pull everything in. Yes. Boom, boom. Ah. Let's do it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Hug those knees in, big stretch. Team, all right, up onto your feet. Guess what? That was your last circuit, but how about we finish with 1 swing, then we're cooling it down. 30 seconds only, team, and short little cool down. I know, I'm feeling it too, but let's do it. 30-second swing or deadlift, or if you're ready for a cool down, you go for it. Otherwise, join me here. Last move of the day, I promise, no bonus. This is it. Wrap that core. Shoulders back. Ooh, feeling those tries. Let's finish with this full body power. In 3, 2, prep it. Drive it up, let it drop. Whoo! Yes, team, you can. Get it up there, then let it drop. Power. Yes, all the way up. I want you to think about connecting with the glutes and hamstrings, but also that core, that pelvic floor, tight in your back. Squeeze those armpits. Arms are along for the ride. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal your feet, team. Oh man, feeling those cluster sets. So stretch your hamstrings from here, relax in your back. If you need to have your hands on top right here, that's okay too. Ooh, and breathe. Yes. Right here, team. Bring it up, big stretch over right through here. Feel that. I don't know about you, but I feel it all the way through my entire body, that blood, that oxygen pumping through. I hope you feel that. If you feel the energy of it, I know you may feel tired. Whew, I can't tell what is the most tired, and I kind of love when that happens. Sometimes workouts, full body workouts will feel like, oh, we got a lot of legs on that. Oh, we got a lot of arms, a lot of core. That kind of felt like everything. That's the goal, right? That's what I hope for everything that we do. Fingertips to the back, tilt that hip forward. If you can, bring it up. I think right now I'm just feeling my tries because we did that just now, but you tell me in the comments, what are you feeling? How are you feeling? Do you like cluster sets? Again, it's a great way to get progressive overload. Does not mean we have to be going heavier or constantly buying new weights. We can find new ways to promote that strength, that endurance, really building that lean muscle that we want and doing it, getting stronger through those consecutive sets, right? And you know me, you can do cluster sets, and certainly we have, where it's just the same exercise, 3 rounds or 4 rounds, or you can do what we do and we add on or we take away, right? Let's roll through those wrists. Please make sure that you get some more stretching on your own. We're keeping it short because I know this is a little bit of a longer workout. Let me know, do you like these longer workouts? I love hearing from you. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out everything in the description. Join us in the BodyFit by Amy app. Would love to see you in our private community in the BodyFit Athletic Club. And of course, follow me in all the places. Thank you so much for being here today. Get some more stretching and mobility work on your own. Get some water. And I will see you back here for our next workout. One big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your kettlebell cluster sets workout. Great job, everybody.